Hello aspirants, I'm Hitesh Hariramani and I welcome you to one more session of CAT previous year questions solved. These are the questions which you will find important and you should focus on while preparing for CAT 2021. Today and in the next two sessions, I'm going to solve for you 2019 slot 1 questions. You're going to find these questions very useful because not only questions repeat, but there are limited number of concepts on which questions appear in every year. So it'll be very beneficial for you if you focus on solving these questions and if you are involved in the discussion that we're about to have. Some announcements that I would like to make for you guys are Hitesh Live is the code that will save you 10% of your fee on whether you take iconic subscription or you take plus subscription. You can easily save 10% of your fee. Consider this. Iconic CAT. Iconic CAT is the course in which you are getting mentored by ABC passouts. A, B, and C, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, and Calcutta, the top three IIMs. The passouts from these IIMs are going to mentor you. We, the plus educators, are going to teach you and train you. No worries about that because all these benefits are added on the plus course. Iconic CAT is built up on plus course. You're getting personal mentorship, you're getting test report analysis, and you're getting other management exam related help here. It could be you here, you could be at the place of Shivam or Aditya or Yatharth or Arkadeep or Anushka or Mitesh or Siddharth or Nikhil or Piyush or Shrestha. For that, you'll have to join an academy now because the earlier you start your CAT preparation, more time you can give to CAT preparation. Let me check the audio quality. Start. It's fine. So guys, start now. Why? It takes time to build foundation. It takes time to improve your concept. It takes time to score in exams. I will suggest you take a mock, a timed mock or an old CAT paper that you have saved. You solve it and see where do you stand, and then decide when do you want to start preparation. Guys, I can assure the answer is going to be now. You can use Hitesh Live, that will give you 10% discount on all your courses. These are the plus batches that we run for you, plus batches that we run for you. Every few days we launch a new batch for you. It is you who will decide kinse padna hai. It is you who will decide in which batch do you want to study. Every fourth class, every fourth session is doubt solving by default. Every module ends with a quiz. Today, in fact, last night I completed a module of geometry and mensuration, and today my students are going to write a quiz specially designed for these two topics to check their performance, to check their abilities to score. And accordingly, I will mentor them. I'll have a discussion with them. What kind of scores are they getting and what corrections need to be made. All of this is part of plus. I can assure you very uh, that no other player can give you this many options where you are having faculties with 22 years of experience, faculties with 13 years of experience, faculty with 15 years of experience, and you will decide under whom with whom you want to study. You can use my code Hitesh Live to get awesome 10% discount on any of your subscriptions. I'm live for you right now. I'm looking at your chats. I'm live for you through my phone. I'm live for you through my laptop. You can communicate with me through my phone. This is my work profile, guys. I've worked in past with Career Forum, IMS, Takshila, Time, Genesis Mentors, Career Launcher. Not just work. I have solved most of the books, sheets, workshops they could throw at me. And by solving so much content, I'm able to score percentiles like 99.9796 in quant, 99.9 I have managed twice, 99.5 I have managed thrice, and these are my overall CAT percentiles. So you can also score in this range. How? Learn the methods that I'm trying to show you. Apply these methods regularly and you will do just fine. If you want to reach out to me personally on YouTube sessions, in YouTube sessions, we are no longer allowed to share our Telegram groups. So you go to my Unacademy profile, that is unacademy.com/@hari.h. Watch a free session. You'll find the first thing that is tagged, first thing that is pinned on the top of the chat is the Telegram group. You can reach out to me through that. If you decide to start your preparation now and you decide to go for 6 months and you pay 6 months fee, you get 1 month for free. On enrolling for 6 month course, you get 1 month for free. That is equivalent to 14% discount. If you use my code, you are getting 10% off additional. That is 24% off if you go and decide to join now. Some questions. Let us try some questions. Combat. As the name suggests, it's a fight. It's a fight between you and other aspirants to score as high as you can, to score as much as you can. So go for Unacademy Combat every Sunday at 12 p.m. Your rank. Your rank will decide what kind of discounts you get. Better the rank, higher the discount. Better the rank means you are better prepared to take on CAT. Let us say you are getting poor ranks. You are getting ranks outside 350, 400 series. You are getting ranks in those ranges. That means corrections need to be made now. You need to start your preparation with Unacademy Plus or Unacademy Iconic and start working on your mistakes now. If your ranks are outside 200 range, a lot of corrections are needed, guys. Do not wait. Do not delay your preparation. Join Unacademy Iconic or Plus now with my code Hitesh Live. I'll be happy to add you to my Telegram group. I'll be happy to mentor you. Do not forget to use my discount code, that is Hitesh Live. Now, this is 2019 slot 1 question. Today's entire session, the next 4-5 questions are going to be 2019 slot 1. Let us read. On selling a pen at 5% loss and a book at 15% gain, Kareem gains rupees 7. If he sells the pen at 5% gain and the book at 10% gain, he gains rupees 13. What is the cost price of the book in rupees? Let us break down the information. 5% is loss, 15% is gain, and 7 rupees is the gain. Understand, this question is not about finding selling price or equating selling price. 7 rupees is not the total selling price, it's the gain component only. Next scenario, there are two comparisons. First information separate, second information separate. He sells pen for 5% gain and book for 10% gain and he gains 13 rupees. So I'm starting with the assumption the cost price of a pen is P and cost price of a book is B. He is taking 5% loss. See how I'm writing 5%. Leave it. Don't write 100. Leave it. He is getting 15% gain on the book. This loss and this gain combined is actually worth 7 rupees. Overall, he is gaining. Understand how do we form equations. Slow down here. It is not about actually multiplying 100 because everything is a percentage, percentage, percentage. It will be cancelled at the end. Do not be bothered about that. If he sells the pen at 5% gain, so 5% gain means positive. 5% of P. What is P? P is the cost price of the pen. And 10% gain. 10% gain on book. He makes a 13 rupee gain overall. What is the question asking me? Please observe. The question is asking me to find the cost price of the book. Can you find cost price of the book? You have to cancel pen. The question is so beautifully designed. It's a question from 2019 CAT slot 1, that is the morning slot. You add both. This is gone. You add both. This is 25% of B is equal to rupees 20. Now recall what is 25%? 25% is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. 1 by 4 of what? Cost of book is equal to what? 20 rupees. So what should be the cost of the book? In CAT, if there are 34 questions, these questions we call sitters. Sitters, बैठे बैठे बड़े प्यार से बन गया. Easily 6 to 7 sitters you will find. Easily. The idea is not to lose these questions. The idea is not to waste these questions. You solve these as fast as you can, and if some time remains, you give it to a couple of difficult problems. But never lose a sitter, because everybody else will solve this. If you lose, you're harming your percentiles very greatly. So let us try one more problem. Those of you who are joining me now, very good evening first of all. Question on the screen. 2019 question, slot 1 question, that is morning slot question. I'll wait for 2 minutes for you to try. Give it a shot. Read the problem, take out the useful information and perform your own calculations. Perform your calculations, guys. I'm waiting for you to calculate this thing, solve this thing. 2019 slot 1. I will be solving this kind of question and many more questions tonight. I'll be live on Unacademy from 10 o'clock, that is 10:30 to 11:30, solving TSD questions previous year and miscellaneous. So far I have conducted 6 lectures of theory. The 7th one I wanted to be about problem solving. So if you're looking for problem solving, join me tonight on Unacademy live. These are going to be special classes. These are free for you. In a way, these are demos for you. Join me from 10:30 to 11:30. In fact, I'm live daily 10:30, 11:30 solving quant for you. And I'm live daily from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. solving LRDI. This might change by plus minus 15 minutes on few days. Otherwise, I'm live daily with one lecture quant, one lecture LRDA for you guys. Let me solve this. Two cars travel the same distance starting at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. respectively. There are two cars, they are traveling same distance. The first car is starting at 10 a.m. and the second car is starting at 11 a.m. on the same day. They reach their common destination at the same point of time. How much time they did not tell me. At a certain time t, both cars, I am calling this car A, I am calling this car B, they will finish the journey together at the same instant of time. If the first car traveled for at least 6 hours, the first car traveled for at least 6 hours, then the highest possible value of percentage by which the speed of second car could exceed the first car. यहाँ गुगली कर गए, कुछ तो खेल खेल गए. The first car traveled for at least 6 hours. When you say at least, minimum 6 तो है. Could be 7, could be 8, could be 9, could be 10. Then the highest possible percentage by which the second car speed could exceed the first car. Second car, which one? B. You want speed of B. You want to find out by how many percentage is the speed of B more than A, and you want it to be maximum possible increase. I have already explained you guys a couple of times. I have already explained this to you a couple of times that when the distance traveled is same, the speed of car is inverse of the time. Follow this. If 6 hours of journey are there, if 6 hours of journey are there for the first car. Understand? Please observe. I am writing, listen to my language. I am writing the time of car A above, the time of car A above and the time of car B below, because speed and time are inverse when the same distance has been traveled. So you told me, the question tells me that minimum 6 hours of journey is there. If the journey is of 6 hours for the first car, this one starts at 10 o'clock. This one starts at 11 o'clock. They finish it together. So can I say the second car is getting 1 hour less? So second car TB is 5 hours. So this is the speed ratio, guys, B upon A. Or, or the speed ratio could also be, it says at least 6 hours. Can it not be 7 hours? Can it not be 8 hours? Can it not be 9 hours? It can be anything above 6, including 6. And this car is getting 1 hour less every time. Why 1 hour less? Because it starts at 11 o'clock, it starts at 10 o'clock. So 1 hour less is given to the second car. The question was the percentage change. If the speed of first is 5, speed of second is 6. So beta 1 upon 5 is 20% height. I'll explain this to you one more time. Do not worry. If the speed of the second car, if the speed of first car is 6 and second car is 7, it is 1 by 6 more. 1 by 6 means 16.66% more. These ratio values we cover in plus, these ratio values we cover in regular batches of Unacademy. If you want to get more details on these, join me on plus with my code Hitesh Live. Here on speed of 7, there's a speed of 8. So one more on 7 is 14.28% more, which is the maximum value, guys, which is the maximum percentage change, which is the highest change. 20 is your answer. Now, if you might be thinking, sir, how much time should we give this problem to in CAT? This question is easily worth 2.5 minutes. If you give it 1 minute to think, roughly half a minute to plot, and another 1 minute to solve. Let me explain this to you one more time. Two vehicles are starting from same point and they are completing same journey. We say the distance is equal. If the distance is equal, the faster vehicle will take less time. This is called inverse. So if I write speed in the numerator, here look at the speed in the numerator. So the time will be in the denominator. This thing is called inversely proportional. It's a very important concept when it comes to CAT questions. I can show you at least 3 questions like this in CAT in last 2 years. At least 3 questions I'm saying. So listen to this. This question is all about time value being given. The first car is taking minimum 6 hours. See, this is the first car. I am writing the time of the first car in the numerator, inverse. The speed of car is below, the time of car is above. It can take 6 hours, it can take 7 hours, it can take 8 hours, anything from 6 and onwards. And because the second car is getting 1 hour less, so second car ka time I am writing below. So 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, it has 1 hour less than the car one. So if the speed is 5 and the speed is 6, inverse ratio, guys, inverse ratio. The speed is 20% more, 16.6% more, 14.28% more. So the highest gap is a 20%. Learn these tricks and apply these tricks. These are the tricks that have helped me in scoring 99.97, 99.96, 99.9, 99.9. I'm able to score this high because of these tricks, because of these shortcuts. Try this. Try this. I'll give you another minute to read and try this question. You can communicate all your queries through the live chat feature. I'll be more than happy to respond, more than happy to answer to your queries which are preparation related. Sir, how many hours to study in a day? Sir, how many questions to solve daily? What books to follow? Sir, is this mock good enough for me? Should I solve more mocks? Sir, is a score of 150 out of 300 good enough to crack one of the new IIMs or one of the old IIMs? I'll be happy to answer these questions. One very common question that I receive from students is, Sir, my 10th percentages are these, my 12th percentages are these, my college CGPA is this much. How many percentiles should I get to get a old IIM call? When you ask these questions, you're asking for assurance. Sir, if I cross this threshold, this will definitely happen. Can you assure me of this? No one can. We can tell you about extreme cases, like you have scored very low in this, very low in that, or very high in this, very high in that, that yes, you are eligible or you're not allowed eligible. But other than that, no kind of assurance anyone can give you. I mean, very honest, the only thing that you have right now going for you is study well, score as high as you can. Rest, colleges keep on changing their selection criteria every year by small margins. So stop worrying about that. What you have within your reach is that 24-hour time that you have. Solve as much as you can, study as much as you can, and focus on scoring more. So the wheels of bicycles A and B have radii 30 and 40 centimeters respectively. While traveling a certain distance, when you use word like or phrase like a certain distance, you are saying the distance traveled by them is same. While traveling a certain distance, each of the wheel of A required 5,000 more revolutions than wheel of B. Bicycle B traveled the distance in 45 minutes. What is the speed in kilometer per hour? If the bicycle B traveled this distance in 45 minutes, what is the speed in kilometer per hour? P ka speed is being asked. Think over this. One cycle A has a smaller wheel and one cycle B has a bigger wheel. The radii is 30 and the radii is 40. Can I say to travel the same distance, this one will have to rotate more and this one will have to rotate less? If I give you one small wheel and one very big wheel, you can give it a thought. You'll have to rotate this, let us say 3 times, 4 times, and this will manage it in 1 or 2 rounds. Bigger wheel will rotate less. So can I say rotations are inverse of the radius given to us? Rotations are inverse of the radius given to us. So rotation of A and rotation of B, beta, will be reverse 4 by 3. Please observe what is happening here. A will have to rotate 4 times and B will have to rotate 3 times to match the same distance. So what is the gap here? The gap here is 1. How many times has A rotated more, revolved more? 500 times A has rotated or revolved more, 5,000 times. So this one should become 5,000. This will become 20,000 and this will become 15,000. That means, listen to my wording, that means this wheel has rotated 15,000 times. So what is the distance traveled by a wheel? If you put a dot here and you rotate it, if you rotate it, this dot will come back on the ground one more time when you have traveled a journey of 2 pi r. So look at these answer options. Pi is available. You don't have to cancel pi. You don't have to use the value of pi. 15,000 revolutions. This is 2 into pi into r. This many, r. R is where? R is here. This much or this many centimeters have been traveled. Centimeters. In how much? in 45 minutes. Please observe how I'm converting these values. This is 45. This is minutes. This is centimeters. The question is asking me, can you find the speed in kilometers per hour? So how do you convert a value from minute into hours? You divide it by 60. It has become hour. How do you convert centimeters into kilometers? You divide it by 100. So it has become a meter now. You divide a meter further by 1000. It has become a kilometer. This is what the question is asking you for. Be careful with calculations and your job will be done in next 3 steps. This is 15 into 3, 15 into 4. This is 3 zeros and 3 zeros gone. This is 1 0, 1 0 gone. Please observe. This is 1 time, this is 5 times, this is 3 times. So what do I have in the numerator? I am writing here, but I am writing here. This is 5, this is 3, this is 4. I have 12 pi in the numerator. What do I have here below? I have 3 upon 4. So 4 will go up, cancel, cancel. 16 pi. 16 pi is the speed of the bicycle B. So can we expect such kind of questions now also in CAT? Beta, this was a question from 2019, which is recent question. So yes, this kind of question you can expect in CAT every year. Very straightforward, very simple calculation based questions. I'll be live again for you in next 2 days time. Every alternate day I'm live for you from 6 o'clock to 6:30 solving questions of CAT. Let us try one more question. Let me try and solve this for you. 3 men and 8 machines can finish a job in half of the time taken by 3 machines and 8 men to finish the same job. Time and work question. Directly I can say time and work question. If 2 machines can finish the job in 13 days, how many men can finish the same job in 13 days? A pure time and work question where different group of people are working. In this case, men and machine. See, this kind of question is about speeds. I'm assuming speed of men. A single man speed is X and speed of machine is Y. Follow my language now. 3 men will have speed 3x. X is the speed of 1 man. There are 3. So the speed will be 3x. How many machines are there? 8 machines are there. What is the speed? Y. The combined speed will be 8y and 3x. Language. For the language. They finish a job in half of the time taken. So some value is their time. They will take half. Some time t is there. They'll take half. When completed by 3 machines. 3 machines means 3y. 8 men means 8x. The time taken by these is this. This kind of comparison is given to you in such questions so that you can directly find out the comparison of speed. See, I'm cancelling this, I'm cancelling this. I'm cross multiplying this too. So what I have is 3x plus 8y is equal to 6y plus 16x. These are speeds of machine and men. Transfer it on this side, you have 2y. Transfer this on this side, you have 13x. Follow my language. 2 machines have the speed equivalent to 13 men. What you can do here is you can put them in the ratio also if you like 13 by 2. It tells me speed of 1 machine is 13 and speed of 1 man is 2. Once you get the speed ratios, your question is completely solved. Observe what I am doing here. 2 machines, 2 machines can finish the job in 13 days. See, these are machines, these are days, and this is speed of single machine. So this is the work. Number of machines, speed of machine, and this is number of days. Basically MTR, man time rate is equal to work. Man time rate is equal to work. Now, how many men can finish the job in 13 days. I do not know how many men are there. N. What is the speed of a single man? 2. Speed of men. Number of men, speed of men. How many days? 13 days you want them to finish the job. Pay attention. 13, 13, 2, 2. So N must be equal to 13. So these men, these or this is the number of men. 13 men can do the job in 13 days. This is your answer. And as you see, there are no answer options. This is the kind of question called theta. Type in the answer. They are trying to test your ability to solve without tricks. They are trying to test your ability to solve it completely. They don't want to give you hints. They don't want to give you choices from options to try. So I'll see you guys in the next session in 2 days time. You can see these are my percentiles: 99.97, 99.96, 99.9, 99.9. If you want to learn quant from me, if you want to learn LRDA from me, you join me on Unacademy app. Use my code Hitesh Live to do so. Preferably join a plus batch. By the end of this month, I'll be finishing off one of my batches. As soon as I get a green signal, I will be launching a new course. Permutations and combinations and probability. I'm launching a new course on Monday. It is going to be 24-hour syllabus of permutations, combinations, and probability. If you approach a regional player, if you approach a local player, if you ask them, sir, how many hours will you complete PNC probability? They'll tell you 3 lectures of 2 hours. 6 hours, they complete everything. I've trained with numerous such players in the market. Guys, at Plus, we are serious about your ability to crack CAT. We are serious about delivering content. 24 hours, I'll be teaching permutations, combination, probability on the Plus course. So if you want to learn from me, if you want to score in these ranges of percentiles, 99.97, 96.9, and so on and so forth, use my code Hitesh Live and buzz me once you join Academy Plus. Good day, guys. Keep solving more and more problems. That is how you crack exams.